Hello friends, in this video we will discuss what is views in Codeigniter Framework and what is the role of views in Codeigniter Framework. In previous video we have discussed what is models in Codeigniter Framework and we have shown what is the role of models in Codeigniter Framework. First we have shown what is views. A view is simply a web page, or a page fragment, in which there is a header, footer, sidebar. That means views is a simple HTML web page, and on that page you can find web page structure like header, footer, sidebar and page content, and this all things you can show on browser by using controllers in Codeigniter Framework. You cannot call the views web page directly, you must be loaded by a controller, and by using controller you can load view web page on browser. That is because Codeigniter Framework uses MVC framework. In MVC framework, Contorllers is responsible for loading views web page on browser. Now we have shown how to create views file in Codeigniter Framework. Here you can see the file structure of Codeigniter Framework. Here you can find the views folder, and in this folder we have to create views file. So first we have create one file and paste some HTML code into this page and save this file as mainview.php. This way we have create PHP file in views folder, and we have create views in Codeigniter Framework. Now our views files created successfully. Now we want to show output of this file on browser by using load this file in controllers. So for this we have go to controllers folder, and in that folder we have already created on controllers with name main.php. By using this controller we want to show the output of views mainview.php file on browser. So for this in main.php controllers index function we have write $this with object operator with load method with object operator with view open and close bracket, and between bracket we have write views file name which is main view, and save this code. This way we have load views file in controller, and by using this controllers we can get the output of views on browser. This is because we have load views in controllers index function, so whenever this main controller will load on browser it will display output as content of views mainview.php which we have defined in that file. Now we have go browser and we have write localhost/tutorial/ folder name which is Codeigniter, and press enter. Friends, you can see that text like welcome to my view page, which we have write under our mainview.php file which we have store under views folder. So this way we can create views file, and by using controllers we can load views file. After this we have show how we can pass some value from controllers to views. So for this first we have defined some value under controllers index function. So for this in index function we have write $data array with name title is equal to controllers text. This way we have defined data for views in controllers. Now we want to pass this value to views file, so for this here we have write under view method after views name which is main views, array variable $data. This way we can pass value to view. Here we can also pass more than value also. So for this we have again write $data array with test1 is equal to other controller text. This way we can pass more than one data to view file. Now how we can define this data under view file, so we have go to views file mainview.php, and under this file first we want to define value of $data title array. So for this we have write open and close PHP tag, and between this tag we have write echo statement with $title. This way we have defined controller data into this view file. Now we want to define test1 data, so for this we have again write open and close PHP tag, and between this tag we have write $test1 variable. This will print the value this variable which we have defined under main controller. Now we have save all file and check output in browser. Friends, you can see that text like welcome to my view page which we have right under views file, and two other text like controller text and other controller text which we have defined under controller file, and we have passed that data into view file. So this way we can define some value into controllers, and from controllers we can pass data into view page. So friends, we have shown one example on flow of Codeigniter MVC framework. Suppose you have work on some project which is developed on Codeigniter framework, so in that project you work on login page. So one user will enter its username and password into form and press enter, so that information first go to controllers from views, and in controllers it send that data to models, and in models it checks in database is there any username and password is in database. If it is available, models send back data to controllers, and controllers send that data to views which we can show on browsers. Now friends, we have shown how to fetch model data into controllers, and from controllers how we can pass that data under views and show on browser. So first we have one models file which is main model, and in that models we have one function test main function. Now we want to load output of this function under controllers. So for this we have go to controllers index function, in which we have already load main model and its function. We have remove echo statement and write data array with name model data is equal to $this model name which is main model and function name which is test main function. This way we have fetch data from model function and store into this data variable. Now we have defined this variable value onto view file, so we have go to views main view file, and under this file we have write open and close PHP tag, and between this tag we have write $model data variable and save this page and check on browser. Friends, you can see that one new text like this is model function, which is output of model function which have stored into controllers, and from controllers we have passed that data value to views file and we have show on browser. This way controller gather data from models, and from controllers we have load into views file and we can get output in browser. So, this is my video on what is views in Codeigniter Framework. In this video we have discussed what is the role of views in Codeigniter Framework, how to create views file and how to load views from controllers, and how to pass data from controllers to views for display in browser. We have also discussed simple workflow of Codeigniter MVC Framework. This all things we have discussed under this video tutorial. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends, or even you can also share this video on social media. Also, if you have any query regarding this video, so you can also comment on this video, we will reply on your comment. Friends, you want to get more update of my video, so, friends, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Friends, you can also like my Facebook page also, or you can also follow Webs Listen on Twitter.